up, everybody? It's the Play Brothers. It's B.
Angel Lorenz.
Man, just want to give y'all a little details about what we've been working on the past few months in relation to this album. As y'all know, we've been working with Famo. We came together, just wanted to, kind of produce a project and, kind of see where it's going to take us from there, kind of give us both some exposure, but people get to see a great collaboration, and we're going to give y'all a little bit of details. Pretty much, we the Play Brothers, man. We're a dynamic duo. I've been working with Angel for
12 years.
12 years, man. Long time, man. And it's been a steady grind, man. We've been working with a lot of people, but, we had the opportunity now to work with Famo. He's been really involved and wanting us to collaborate with him on this album, and, we wanted to put, our whole history in it. We've been working together for a lot, so Angel got a lot of experience, in multiple areas of the music business. So we just wanted to collab with Famo so you can see how we get down as producers and kind of build on something from that. It's kind of funny, man, because I met Famo at work. I got moved over to the store where we started working. We was vibing, talking, and then one day he was like, "Man, I rap." I was like, "You rap?" He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Man, I make beats." He's like, "Man, let me hear something." So I played him a few beats. He's like, okay, I like. He's like, "But I like that old soul, man. I like that hip hop, that boom bap." I was like, "Well, I ain't never made that, but you know what I'm saying? I can see what me and my boy could put together. We pretty much can do anything." So it was like a challenge to us to want to, put our foot forward and, kind of go forward and make something special with the project.
Yeah, absolutely. We're very, overall excited to just be part of the project and meeting Famo, so we're certainly blessed in that aspect of getting the opportunity to work with him and be in conjunction, work in bringing out that idea that, he visualizes. So we're excited.
We're excited, man. Putting that bass on? I think for me, it was mostly just having an opportunity to work closely with an artist. We just never had that opportunity to do so. So when I, met Famo, and he was just so eager to work with us because he loved the music that he heard, that we was like, man, let's just make an album, Make an album, Why come over here and just play around on the toys and just play around and just not put nothing out when we could really get serious and do something together. So that's pretty much what this album is about for me, is just coming together and really putting forth the efforts so people can see, man, when you collab with somebody and you really put the time and effort into it, man, and you want that to be the highest quality ever, that's what you want, man. So that's what I'm getting out of this project, and I'm excited for it myself because, we've been working day and night, just, trying to get a whole script together, a whole thing. So we got everything going, and, I'm excited.
I second that. What? Man, expectations is, I would say, like any creator, right? To be able to have your work just reach masses and be able to touch people. But the expectations is, at least for me, is I know in terms of Famo's craft and what we're doing with him, the expectation is certainly for this album to knock down some barriers and just go a long way. So we're, beyond faith, we're really believing in this project 110%. And Famo, he's absolutely, not only a great artist, but a great person as well. And that certainly, I would say, helps create something great.
And not only to add to that, but, I think for us, it's going to be more of that exposure, finally just having the opportunity for people to hear who the Play Brothers is. and also to hear the type of music that we've, been creating for, like you said, the last 12 years. So, this is like, for us, a breakthrough. And one of the songs on the album is actually called Breakthrough, and that's like one of my favorite songs. So when the album come out, make sure y'all check out that song called Breakthrough. But man, Joe, we excited. He excited. I know everybody is expecting this album. Late January. Stay tuned. There's gonna be some podcasts coming out. It's gonna be some more radio interviews. It's just a lot of branding for this album. We really excited about it. So we want a lot to go into it. And so just expect it, man. Follow us on Facebook, the Play Brothers. Follow us on SoundCloud, the Play Brothers.
The Play Brothers on all platforms.
All platforms. Check us out, man. Angel Lorenz too.
Right.
Peace out, y'all. Rock with us.
Illiana, music from my home, is a homecoming party to me. It's start from scratch. It's back to the basics. It's a very important album to me because it allowed me to go back where I'm from, think about all the good days, think about all the bad times, think about everything, how the city affected me because it's where I'm from. It raised me for 15 years. It taught me adolescence. It taught me a lot. The name Illiana is actually a unity word. So Dersh Music, Derek, and the Play Brothers, Hitsby, Angel, they're all a part of this album. None of this album would happen without them. So I wanted to create a name where it brought us all together. And Illiana was it. They're from Illinois. They represent Illinois. I'm from Indiana. I'm right here. This is Todd Park. This is where I wrote my first rhyme. This is literally, I remember sitting at a slide over there. It's not here no more. They remodeled the park, but I remember sitting on a slide writing my first rhymes ever. And it's something I will never forget. But that's why I added the title name, Music from My Home, which was never the original idea. The album was supposed to be just Illiana. And I added Music from My Home probably a month ago. That's how hard I've been thinking about this album. That's how important this album is. I met the Play Brothers. The first one I met was Hitsby. We met at work. We worked together. We talked about music all the time. Who's our favorite MCs? Nas, Jay, J. Cole, Kendrick. And I finally got the courage to tell him, yo, man, I kick flows, I rhyme. And he's like, what? I was like, yeah. He's like, bro, I make beats. I was like, yeah, I heard. And I was wondering if you could make beats that I like, my style of beats, my flow. And he's like, let me hear you flow. Kicked a couple rhymes. He was like, bro, let's do something together. And at the time, I was with Non-Believers. It was me and Ray Highway, which is actually the only feature on the album. And I'm proud of that because a lot of artists nowadays have at least 3, 4, 5 features on their albums, and I did one. And it was a big one because me and Non-Believers at the time had Play Brothers making beats for us for our EP. Unfortunately, that EP never came out. Non-Believers decided to take a break. And we did Be Like That and we did Money, but they were never ever finished. And I felt the way the Play Brothers did those beats, they couldn't sit in the vault. There's no way I'm gonna let them sit in the vault. I'm like, these are good gems. Let me finish them up. Let me add another verse to both of them, and let me keep Ray on Be Like That because Ray was a huge point of Be Like That. He actually got the concept. It's something we thought of together, and he helped me on the hook. So I'm like, I have to keep him on there. I have to keep him on there. He's a huge reason, this song even got this way. So Be Like That and Money were the first songs to be done. Play Brothers made those songs. They killed the beat, and we're like, man, Money has so much potential. After we heard it finished, polished, we decided to release it as a single. And I appreciate all you guys who've listened to it, who've downloaded it, who paid for it, You know, that means a lot to me. I see how much my music is affecting people, and I can't wait for you guys to hear this album. This album, I'm telling you, means so much to me. You guys are gonna get 10 tracks. The next track done was when me and Hits B got done with our shift. We're like, hey, let's hit the studio. And we collabed on a beat, which was Breakthrough. Breakthrough is also an important song to me because it describes what I'm gonna do, my next move. I'm breaking through as an artist. I'm breaking through as an MC. I'm breaking through with my album and my sound. I can't say my sound is unique. I can't say my sound is original. Because like Nas says, no idea is original. I'm just doing what I can, and I'm doing what I love to do. The writing process of this album, honestly, took a couple months. Some of the songs I did in a couple hours. Some of the songs took me a week to do. I just wanted to make sure everything was perfect. Everything was written in my basement. It was written on the way home. It was written in a park. Just getting ideas, getting thoughts. That's why I said this album is a homecoming to me. Because there's times where I hit a writer's block, and I'm like, man, I need some direction. I need some ideas, and I'll drive around my neighborhood, think about stuff, and that's why I tell so much stories in this album. I tell you, parts about me growing up and how I grew up, and things that are important to me. And this album is personal to me. But back to Breakthrough, man. Yeah, that song I wrote there in the studio with Hitsby. It was a good song. I was feeling the vibes. I was feeling it, and then I went home and recorded some of it. And basically, the recordings for the album took place in my studio in Dreams in the Basement. 90% of it was there. 10% was at 10K. That's where Dare comes involved. I was trying to mix and master the album. I was trying to engineer it myself and did not like the sound that was coming out. I didn't feel like it was going in the direction I wanted to go. Cruising down the street, but no 6'4". Living at my dream, but I'm still piss po. Angels in my life, demons at my door. There's nothing in this life that I wanted more. Comfort top, damn. So I called up Derek. I'm like, hey man, I have this album I'm working out. It's called Illiana. And he's like, all right, Sammy, come by. I know you want a certain sound, and a lot of engineers don't do that, so I appreciate that.
It's been a while since I wanted to write.
That vocal's messed up there. I don't know if it moved over.
This one?
Yeah.
Since I want.
Oh.
Why does it keep doing that?
It's been a while since I wanted to put the mic down. It's been a while since I wanted the right crowd, not those clowns who kept putting me down.
I sat in every song, every session we had together. I sat in and I put my input. I said I want to sound like this. I have this idea. I have this thought. And I'm not saying it's all done by me, because Derek put a lot of input in this, and that's why I made sure he's a part of this team. He's a part of this dream that I'm having. He's a part of this reality that's going on today.
And I stopped, but I'm gonna pick it up again.
Cool. I think that sounds good. Oh, you want your pop filter?
Yes, sir.
I don't want to spit on your fucking nice ass mic.
No, yeah. Yeah. Just a little more. So it's... Alright, let's try this. Accents on one if you could.
Accent on one?
Yep.
Okay.
What?
Wait, hold on. Alright. Here, try this.
I can do this. I can do 1 and 3s.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see the headphones.
Yeah.
Poor favor.
Poor favor. Sound like a white cat.
As long as you don't say jalapenos, bro, we could be friends. I had somebody. Can I get jalapeno? What, bro?
Tortilla?
What jalapeno?
Jalapeno? Oh man.
This song we call
super white.
jalapenos.
That's like Briar Ridge Country Club white.
Briar Ridge. Wow. That's Northbrook white.
Alrighty. Get that. Good. You ready?
Yep.
Here we go. Oh, I gotta turn off all these effects.
Check. I think I can hear myself.
How are you?
I sound a little low.
Sound low?
Yeah. Check, check, check. There we go. That sounds a lot better. Yeah,
Good?
right there. Yep.
All right, here we go, man. Oh, how's the beat? How's the beat?
That's perfect.
Good?
Perfect, yeah.
All right, here we go.
Depending on dice rolls, that's just how life goes. Some blow smoke, but not being a joke. Chloe or Kim, it's big or thin. To your own discipline. With little time in these rhymes, you'll conquer your grind. The stronger the mind, but yet still fly. So it's still fly on GCI. Go and fall out the sky. One more time. I fucked up on that 2 parts. Other than that, it was good.
So yeah, my initial thoughts of the album, listening to each song individually, was wow. Like, I was very impressed. You know, Famo went out and got himself a producer to make all the beats. You know, which is something you don't really see much of in the independent scene. And I knew when I heard it, you know, I heard Chicago, I heard Kanye West, I heard Common, not just lyrically and, you know, flow wise and cadence wise, but production wise as well. And that's why, you know, when you listen to this album, like, it feels like Chicago hip hop and it sounds like Chicago hip hop. My role on Famo, Illiana, Music from My Home, was to be the mixing engineer and to master this project as well. And so I knew with the Chicago sound, with hip hop, I didn't want a really wet vocal, none of that. I just wanted to be pretty cut and dry, use some echoes here and there. But I really wanted to let Famo shine on the tracks and let the production shine. And I want the production to beat too as well. And I want those drums to hit hard. But yeah, other than that, I'm excited to hear the album in its entirety when it's finished. I know you will be too. We did a song, and the only role production-wise that I really had with this production-wise, he sent me a beat, Famo sent me a beat, and I knew the drums were electronic drums, but they had a real live drum feel, and I felt that, you know, we need live drums. Like, we need legit live drums. And so came in, and he destroyed the track. So be on the lookout for that track. Try to listen for the live drums. I think you'll know what song it is when you hear it, but I'm really excited about that song. Other than that, I can't wait to put out this album. I can't wait to see Famo put out this album. I can't wait to share it with the world. And I'm excited mostly that I was able to execute Famo's vision on this project.
So the album cover came about is because it's a corner store I grew up to by my old house on 144th in Chicago, and I used to go there all the time. I used to go there every day as a kid. I used to go there, get stuff from my parents, get stuff from my brothers, my sisters, and the guys, I basically became a regular. The guys would see me, they knew my name, they'd say what's up, the owners. They even used to give me credit. That's the funny part. He used to give me credit as I would literally go there every day as an 8-year-old kid buying a quart of juice and a bag of chips, man. That's where the idea came from. Cool Ranch and a quart of juice was my go-to. I spit those rhymes and be like that. And look at, to this day, that's why I'm holding the juice, because it means that much to me. And shout out to my girl who actually did the photography for all this, who's even doing the footage now. I appreciate her and her support. That's where the name Famo comes from, Family Music Only, because I had friends who said they were friends, nowhere to be found. I have family who say they're family, nowhere near to be found. That's why the name really hits home for me, and this album cover hits home for me because it is home. It means so much to me. Now the album is coming out January 28th on all platforms. You're gonna get 10 tracks from Famo. You're gonna get 10 tracks from Play Brothers. You're gonna get 10 tracks from Dersh Music. And I want you guys to appreciate every track and listen to every rhyme, because my rhymes, my tracks are different from what's typical out here. It's different from what anybody else is doing out here. That's why I'm gonna hit the scene hard. I'm gonna hit the ground running. Appreciate everybody, guys, being there, watching this video, watching the behind the scenes. Shout out to Chicago. Shout out to everybody that's a part of this.